Hello YouTube, welcome back for a bit more Rimbeards, my fun time, happy japes Rimworld series. What an intro. I mean, I think we can all agree that that was one of my best. I mean, it's awful, but I mean, it shines head and shoulders above everything else I've produced. So let's have a little pat on the back. Good stuff. Okay, so let's have a little look and see what we can get together. So we can choose Crash Landed, Lost Tribe, or the Rich Explorer. Now, every time I've played this, I've tried Crash Landed. I've never tried Lost Tribe, and I've never tried the Rich Explorer. Now, both of these have a certain something to appeal. I mean, you get the cool equipment to start and the high-tech levels with Rich Explorer, and you get lots of people with the Lost Tribe, which I think might actually be more beneficial than having like lots of cool shit. But I'm going to keep it vanilla. I'm going to go with Crash Landed again. Let's do that. I'm not going to read that because it's exactly what comes up at the beginning of the map. And what do we do for our storyteller and AI? What do we do? What do we do? Chat? Anyone got an opinion that they want to vent here? Rich Explorer is pretty solid, says Space Botany. I've never given it a go before. I'm worried. I'm worried. Goodbye Horses. Oh, is that the song that Buffalo Bill is dancing to? Sorry, for those of you watching the YouTube video, it's going to be pretty hard to understand what's going on, but for some reason the subject of Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs came up in chat, and we were talking about him. Oh, that was it. Dust Vixen came in on a surfboard made of human leather, so that was it. Made of human... You mean surfaced with human leather, right? I mean, I can't see how just human skin can have the stability required for a surfboard. You're essentially, at best, going to get a sleeping bag. I mean, there's got to be something inside, right? Maybe a frame made of the bones of the poor sod? Perhaps, he says, spitting into the webcam. Anyway, enough of this bullshit. Let's have a look. Extreme Cassandra, says Osmosis Jones. Well, I haven't tried Extreme before. This could be a quick one. Let's do it. Extreme Cassandra. There we go. Permadeath mode? Of course. Let's give this a go. It could be difficult. Monk's boss, Ted Levine. What? Who's Monk? I don't think I know who Monk is. Ah, I see. Oh, well, I'm sure your neighbours were absolutely shaken to their cores. Right, as a seed, what should we put as a seed? Let's just put Rimbeards in. Let's see how that works out. That's Rimbez. Rimbeards. There we go. Globe coverage 30%. You know, I don't think I need to fiddle with any of this, do I? Let's generate the world. Here it comes. Here it comes, YouTubers and liveys all together now. Let's get ready for it. Let's see what this RNG madness can bring us. Look at that spaceship. Is that our spaceship? I've just realised. I've played this game so many times and I've just realised that's actually our spaceship crashing. It's like the Aurora of this game. For those of you who have to couch everything in Subnautica metaphors. Right, let's have a look-see at what we can find. Beard Sea Lion Woodland. Well, it's got beard in the name. I'm quite drawn to that, I have to say. Let's see if we can have a year-long growing period. There it is, growing period. 40, 60 days, 50, 60 days, getting more. We've gone way out of the beardlands, but that's okay. For me, really... Oh, here we go, growing period, year-round. What have we got? Small hills, sandstone, slate and marble, year-round, lots of rain, animals can graze now. Yes, average disease frequency, 2 per year. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Tropical swamp. Okay, read the biome information, scoundrel. Don't get too ahead of yourself. A thick jungle with lots of marsh and mud. Difficult movement, little space to build heavy structures, aggressive animals, and constant diseases make living here a nightmare. Well, in that case, let's head over here a little bit, see if we can find something a little bit more agreeable. Oh, hang on. We're in the Beard Sea Lion Woodland, I think. Temperate forest. We've got a year-round growing season. This is good. Limestone, marble, slate. Forests of deciduous trees interspersed with fertile clearings. Many species of animals move around in the trees and on the plains. Because of snow, it is slow to travel in winter. I think we're going to go for this place, right? Sounds good? Oh, Osmosis Jones was calling to do it for the Fenlands, but I'm not sure. Extreme Swamp Run. Oh, okay, Extreme Swamp Run. We're going to do it then. It seems like everybody wants the Extreme Swamp, so we'll do it. We've got the year-round growing season, right? No, 50, 60 days. It's got to be a little bit further away from the old Mink Sea, or has it? A little bit further south? Here we go. Nope, not quite. This is tropical rainforest, not tropical swamp. We've got to get to the swamp and find the bit of the swamp with the year-round growing season. Where was it? Over here? That's tropical rainforest. So it needs to be these... No? So the tropical swamp spreads out. It's not a very big area. Where was I before where I had this beautiful year-round growing season in a swamp? Or is it down here as well? Aha, there we go. There's a year-round growing season in a swamp, flat terrain. Maybe I want a bit hillier. Small hills, there we go. Year-round, blum, 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 blum. Okay, so we're going for a Swamplands Extreme Cassandra run. Are we ready? Do we look at the advanced settings? No, we don't. Let's go for the next one. Bang. Okay, so we get to take our people here. So, who comes out vanilla? Who have we got? We've got Qilian Chiebe Huang, who's a teenage female colonist of the new arrivals, age 15 or 254 if you care to go actual chronologically. There we go. I can already see I'm not keeping her because her skills here are a bit lackluster, and she's also incapable of violent, which could be dangerous. So you're already gone. Goodbye. Who else we got? Highland. Keegan Highland, a male colonist. He was a wreckage explorer / bartender. He's got a passion for mining, but otherwise he still seems a little lackluster. Construction and growing. Now this guy could be useful. Let's see. Still a child. Could be good. Cave world tender. Not incapable of anything. Fast walker and a pessimist. Yulia, you're on the maybe list. Highland and Cheerbear, you're out. I don't give a damn about you. Let's have a look and see who would have been left behind had these two not been so shit. Amber Bambi Cullen. She's 60 years old, actually chronologically 96, so only been in cryo for 36, not too bad. She was a shopkeeper, followed by a medieval farm oaf, and she's a passionate miner and socialite, but she's also incapable of intellectual, a depressive teetotaler who is trigger happy. Well, it could be worse. She could be a trigger-happy alcoholic. That seems like that would go off a little bit more regularly, doesn't it? Anyway. There we go. Space Australia. And she's suffering from Alzheimer's. I'm sorry, Amber. Much as I would love to save you from the wreckage, you're probably going to end up being a burden in this survival scenario, so toodle pip. Okay, so we've got someone who's a medic. Well, this is good. Carlotta, already I'm liking you. You started off as a shopkeeper and then became a castaway. Carlotta's mother was often ill, and it fell to her to run the store, which was their only source of income. She learned a little about the exotic artifacts which she sold, and a lot about the art of the deal. Carlotta was the only survivor of a ship crash on an uninhabited animal world. For many years until her rescue, she scrounged an existence out of whatever she could find. Her survival skills became razor sharp, but spending so long alone severely dampened her conversational abilities. Her conversational? I'm sure it's conversational, but okay. So, what does that make her incapable of? Social, intellectual, and artistic. I mean, that sounds pretty shut off. I mean, as long as she can cook, though, she may be okay. We'll see if there's anyone better. So, now we look to Emily Young, the herb world sex slave. Intriguing. Let's take a look. She's 60 years old, but actually 598, so that's an interesting... Vehemat, can you be a pyromaniac? Have you seen this stream before? You've been here for Rimbeards before? You know what happened the last time I found a pyromaniac had managed to somehow make it into my prison. I slit his throat there on the floor and left him bleeding. We're not having any pyromaniacs. I don't have many rules, but one of them is no pyros. So you can be something else. Right, let's have a look. Incapable of violent or intellectual, but she has 11 social and 11 cooking. Well, I mean, already she's beat out Carlotta straight away. Okay, so she was a vat-grown slave girl. Emmy was vat-grown as a slave in an illegal herb world laboratory. As a young child, she was taught only to cook, clean, and serve her masters. For most of her childhood, she knew nothing else. Emmy was sold into sexual slavery. Having been designed to be inhumanly attractive and too weak to rebel against her masters, she was passed between dozens of owners and knew nothing of freedom. Oh dear. Hunting disabled, researching disabled. Well, to be honest, I mean, we're not looking at her for her research abilities. It's the social and cooking that I'm liking here. The passions could be better, but there is a passion, and that's what's key. That's what's key. So Emmy Young, I think we're going to go as far as to put you in Highland's slot. There you go. Oh, hang on. Take out Cheerbeer. Yulia can go back up. Yulia, Highland, you can swap out with... Let's see who this person is. Castaneda. Castaneda. Keegan. No, I'm clicking on the wrong one, aren't I? Castaneda, there we go. A wreckage explorer. Still a child, but very unpassionate. And also a cannibal. So there is that to consider. Maybe we don't take a cannibal as an initial embark person. 2 generations before Castaneda was born, an apocalyptic war dragged his home planet into anarchy. Castaneda was tasked with washing his tribe's herds, but often shirked his duties to go exploring the crashed warships scattered around the planet. I mean, he sounds like an interesting fellow, I have to say. I mean, I'm sure he's got some stories, even at the tender age of 18. But do we really want him in the gang? I don't think so. He doesn't seem to have many passions that would be of use to us. That's a damper on the evening. What? No pyros? Was that it? Is it no pyros? I'm sorry. Or is it this chap here? Right, let's have a look at Blur, the Starship Janitor. Interesting. Medicine with a passion. This could be useful. We might want to take her. Let's have a look. She's 21. Her nickname is Blur, so that's cool. War refugee. War broke out in Blur's home when she was a baby. Her parents fled with her, seeking safety wherever they could find it. Blur's earliest memories are of being taught how to defend herself. Unable to hunt, that seems like an odd thing. The violence and destruction she witnessed left her scarred for life. While other passengers passed the years between star systems in cryptosleep sarcophagi, Blur had to wake up at periodic intervals to perform inspections, check navigation systems, and to oil the mechanoids. Oh, blimey. A mechanoid oiler, eh? I mean, she may only be really passionate about medicine, but she's passionate about almost everything else. Sure, she can't fight, but I think we want to take her. She seems useful, and it's nice to have a medic. So she can replace... Was it Yulia? No, we wanted Yulia, right? She was the one we wanted? No, there wasn't Yulia. We want Emmy. We didn't want Bambi because she has Alzheimer's. So we didn't want Cheer Bear, but we'll take Blur. Put Blur instead of Bambi. No? There we go. Blur instead of Bambi. So Emmy and Blur, and then we need to take out Yulia and replace her with someone else. But it doesn't seem like we've got anyone of any interest, does it? I mean, Carlotta was... Okay, she's got creepy breathing. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, the sex slave girl. Okay. That was a little bit creepy, isn't it? It's a bit of an odd, sad story. But hey, we're going to... A whole new lease of life. She can come with us and she'll be able to do something else. I mean, I'm not going to force her to have sex with people. That's just not in my character. That's not part of my mindscape. So you were saying that Beth's childhood friend, Tommy, in Fruipyland in Rick and Morty had the right idea. Well, I mean, maybe not. I mean, that's taking it to a whole new level. But we'll see. Maybe, Osmosis Jones, maybe she became unable to pull the trigger, but she is not incapable of violence, is she? Oh, yes she is. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, enough of this. We want to get rid of Yulia, so we need to try and put a randomizer in. Let's have a little look. Okay, who have we got here? Drew the veterinarian. Okay, he's got a frostbite scar on his left ear. He looks okay so far. His animals is 11. His medicine is 7. Making Blur less of a draw, but he is less passionate about it, so there is that. But then again, good to have a backup medic. Let's check the team skills with him in. Let's see what it looks like. No shooting. Okay, that could be an issue. 4 melee. 7 medicine, 11 cooking, 9 growing, 6 construction, 4 mining, 4 intellectual. Drew can go in the maybe list. Let's re-roll Bambi. In fact, no, let's not. Let's re-roll Highland. Highland the bartender. Who have we got now? Andrew Andy Beck. He's a medieval lordling and a defector. He has a minor arterial blockage in his heart. But we're getting a lot of very big medicine people here. Big medicine people? Although, it's not enough. It's not enough. He's not going to be able to do a surgery on himself to clear that blockage, is he? Jason Sour Leamington. Okay, that's an interesting name. Pyro, goodbye. Ben Tannen, sorry. He's a straggler and a spice miner, incapable of caring, social, intellectual, and firefighting. Pyro, goodbye, Ro. Okay, maybe I should just look down here first and make sure there's no pyros. Not enough passions. You know what? Let's just keep clicking till we see someone with a lot of passions. A lot of fiery passion burning up inside them. Oh, hello. Passionate for shooting and crafting. This guy could be useful. Scott Nelson, an antisocial child into army sergeant. He's a pessimistic jogger and incapable of social and artistic, but we've got social covered, and probably artistic shouldn't be too hard to find, right? He's got 2 scratch scars on his torso. That's not too bad. So, Nelson lacked typical social skills and avoided social interaction. He gained satisfaction only from steady work. He especially disliked speaking with overly creative or outgoing individuals. Nelson served in his nation's military, commanding small units as a non-commissioned officer. He excelled creating tactically sound plans despite difficult circumstances. Now, this guy could be useful, actually. Scott Nelson, the old SNN, he might be a good pick. He might be a good pick. Osmosis Jones wants Scott Nelson, so maybe we change it to Scott Osmosis Jones Nelson. I don't know if you're fit, but Osmosis Jones, Osmosis J. Will that work? Does that work for you? Let's go for it. Yeah, so Osmosis Jones goes in place of Drew the veterinarian. Hang on. There we go. So, what does this party look like now? Shooting and medicine, both really good. Not so hot on other stuff, though. We've got good cooking. Intellectual's weak, so who can we swap out? Now, I like having Emmy on board, because she has the social for all the recruiting we're going to need doing, and the cooking, and she's not, terrible at everything else. It's just the shooting and melee situation. Blur, also completely non-violent, so we are now reliant on one attacker. Who's got medicine? She's the medic. By the way, actually, no, we're going to stick with these. These three are our characters. Osmosis Jones has claimed Scott Nelson. Does anybody want to claim Blur or Emmy before we go in? Now's your opportunity. Now is your chance. Chansu! Chansu! As they say in the animes when they get an opportunity. Oh. Excuse me. PT Dell wants somebody. Who do you want, PT Dell? That's the question. Do you want Emmy, the Herb sex slave, or would you rather be Blur, the starship janitor? Chansu! And Space Botany gets in the second slot. Okay, so Space Botany and Blur, you are now battling out to decide who will be Emmy, the Herb sex slave, and who will be Blur, the starship generator. Generator? Janitor. That's the correct word. Do me! Oh, what was that? Who was? What's that quote from? Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yes, I get it. Space Botany wants to be the janitor. So, here we go. Starship janitor. I don't know if we're going to fit your whole name in, but we'll see how it works. Space B-O... Space Bot. Does Space Bot work for you, or would you prefer Space B, Botany, S Botany, Zbotany, some other contracted version? I don't know. It's all good. Custodial work is essentially botany. Maybe. I mean, yeah, if you're mowing the lawn and that, I suppose. Just botany works. Okay, so we'll delete the somewhat potentially controversial space bot, and we'll go for botany. There we go. And that leaves Emmy, the Herb sex slave, to be... Who was the other one? PT Dell. That's nice and easy. That'll fit in. PTDEL. You are inheriting the sorry story of Emily Young. So, that looks like we've got our party. Good? Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Generate the map and get cracking. Only 18 minutes into the session, and we actually get some touchdown. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a quick pause. Oh, hang on. We'll let the guys land. Come on, out of your sarcophagi. Pause, and then we'll do a quick survey. So, a lot of mud, a lot of sloppy mud. What's this? Maple trees. Okay, so potentially we could get Canadian flags made with actual leaves. What's this? A monkey. Okay, monkey hunters. Wild boar. Got quite a nice stock of wild boar, so hopefully we'll be able to claim some of those pretty quickly for meat. What else have we got round here? What are these? Cypress trees? Ooh, maybe we're on a cypress hill. More boars. Okay, this is a pretty piggy swamp. We've got some steel here, which I think we should not allow to go unclaimed. There we go. Let's unforbid that. What's this? A giant rafflesia. Oh, it's one of those stinking flowers, isn't it? It's one of those plants that smells of rotten meat to attract flies to pollinate it. For some reason we've got some packaged survival meals here. What are these? More monkeys. So, it looks like the general hunting situation is monkeys and boars. Well, at least we can do some Indiana Jones themed evenings to keep everyone entertained. Chilled monkey brains, Dr. Jones? Oh, thank you. Snake surprise? What's the surprise? It's my penis. Oh. Don't know why I took it that far, but I did. So, just have to live with that, won't we? Again, no laughing. Otherwise, you're going to be banned. Banned forever. That's my new edict that I'm doing. Tell a bad joke and people laugh at it, they're banned. Swing that banning hammer into your arse. No, that's terrible. Okay, anyway, enough surveying, which was actually not really surveying, just kind of looking at animals. Let's have a look at where we've landed. I think this looks like a nice little place to start. If we build in this nook, we're going to be good because we've got some fertile land nearby for growing food on, and it provides us with a nice free wall. What's it made of? Limestone. Okay, I mean it's going to be eroded over time by rain, but I don't think we're going to be measuring the life of this colony with geological time frames. It just seems a little bit unlikely. Oh. Family unfriendly stream. Yes, well I have marked it as for mature audiences, so hopefully people will take that to heart. Okay, so let's first go for some orders and plan some wood chopping. Where to chop though? Well, here seems good. Oh my goodness, we are going to get a lot of wood out of this area. Let's clear this whole little zone. Bang. Oh, and we'll deconstruct that as well, because that'll be handy. A few components. And then once they've started chopping that down, we can designate some walls to be built. Let's just let them get on with it for now. Structure, wall. I'd like a wooden wall, please. And do I start with an outer wall here and then just sort of build inside the area, or do we just start with freestanding buildings? You know what? Freestanding buildings, I think, is the go-to thing. What do we build first? Well, a storeroom seems to be the optimal choice. Let's zoom right in and build our first storeroom up against the mountain. Let's not worry about what the lovely shape is. Let's just go across here. Oh, no. Ah. Bush. Why is that a bush? Non-ideal. Can I not grow on bushes? What's this about? A willow tree? Let's try again. What? The terrain here cannot support this. Okay. Right. Okay, here's a new thing we need to worry about. Wooden wall. Can it go there? Not there. No. Ah. So all this brown ground. In fact, not all the... Oh, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be decidedly tricky. That's not plantable, and that's just swampland. Ah. Right. How about up here? Is this all built on? Okay, this bit here can be built on. That might be a good place to start, right? In the little... Oh, no, we can only build in here, can't we? Building is going to be a serious issue here. Maybe if I just open this up. It seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? Does it say limestone wall? Claim? Claim the building? I mean, it's probably got something in it that's going to kill me though, right? Maybe we need to dig into the thing here and build rooms dwarf fortress style inside the rocks. It might be the only way, you know. Let's do it. Let's go for orders, mining, and we'll dig in a nice little tunnel here, and then hopefully digging off here be able to make some 5x5 rooms. Let's see how it works out. This could go horribly wrong. I think it might take a very long time as well. That's another issue. No, not there, not there. Cancel, cancel. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. 5x5. 5x5. Okay. It's a solution. Maybe not the best, but it's a solution. Oh, let's claim this building, shall we? Bang! Architect. Structure. Door. Bang! Hooray! So, doesn't seem to be any wood chopping going on. Why is that? What's the deal here, PT Dill? What are you doing? Wandering. Let's have a look at your character again. Incapable of violent or intellectual. I'm pretty sure wood chopping is neither of those, so maybe chop some trees down? No? Or start mining? Maybe I should make sure this isn't all declaimed. Oh, hang on a minute, we've got guns. Osmosis Jones, please equip the rifle. Thank you. And the other two are incapable of violence, so the knife and the pistol are not going to be of much use, to be honest. There we go. Deforbid all the wood. That's good. Ah, a slowpoke. That would be an issue, I have to admit. That would be an issue. Do we put the storeroom in here? I suppose it's the only option, really, isn't it? This lovely little slate building is all we've got. So, let's go for a zone. Go for a stockpile zone and pop it in here. There we go. That should get everything indoors, hopefully. Hopefully without detonating any boomalope. That's going to be an issue. How about some can I build structures here? This area here, just to the side of it, seems buildable. So maybe can I build across here, here? Yeah, we can build across there. And then maybe not there. Can't build there. Build there though. Across here. Yeah, across. No, so across here. There we go. So now we've got a new room here. I can put a floor in, right? Wood floor. Bang. Lovely. And then, of course, it would probably help to have a door, because otherwise we're not going to get anywhere, are we? Maybe put one in there as well. Lovely. So we have some structure taking place, some formative buildings coming in. I don't know if this is going to be a viable option, but we'll give it a crack. We'll see what happens with the mountain rooms. We can always make them bedrooms or something. Okay, everything's going very slowly at the moment. Osmosis Jones is doing some of the building. We're getting there. We're getting some flooring in. Probably not ideal. We could claim this a bit later on. Plug some of the holes in the walls with wood. Go up there, put a door on it. It's a bit spread out though, isn't it? I feel like if we get attacked, everyone's going to be all over the place. Oh, worry. Well, let's speed things up a bit. Get things done. Otherwise we'll be sitting here for hours waiting. It'll just be no fun. It'll just be tedious, boring time. Right, well, we have our first storeroom. Maybe I should put a door on the other side as well. Let's keep doing it. There we go. Because otherwise they're going to be having trouble having to walk around it. It won't be efficient. It's not like it's a cold room or anything. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No one's bringing this shit in, though. PT Dell's doing the mining. Botany's off. What are you doing, Botany? Tell me all about your day. What are you doing? Botany? Botany! I was collecting water. Wood, rather. Water. What a daft fool I am. Osmosis, what are you up to? Cutting a maple tree. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You're supposed to be doing... Holy shit, there's tons of maple trees to remove. Botany's absolutely killing it, though, putting down the floors. Good work. Banging in the walls as well. I like it. Hopefully this building isn't too big for a roof. We have struck compacted steel. Oh, I see. PT Dell's going for a snooze. That's okay. That's okay. You just have a rest as you need it, and we'll get on with things when we can. Can I build a wall across here? Architect wall. Yeah, I can. Okay, so there's maybe a chance of closing off some of this. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know why they're leaving all this medicine and stuff out here. Maybe the priorities set high. I haven't checked all my work priorities, have I? What can everyone do? Is there anything that can't be done by anybody? No. We've got ticks across the board. Doctoring, probably best left to them. Construct, Smith, Arts, Tailor, Craft, Hall, Research. Okay, we're all good. Minor break wrist already. They need beds. Come on, guys, settle down. It's not that urgent, is it? Architect, furniture, bed. There we go. And make it a wooden one, please, just to be sure. Let's turn them round. Ooh, not that far. There we go. And we'll pop them here, here, and here. There we go. Everybody's got a bed, at least designated for construction. If not, extant. But hey, that's cool. Well, that's it. That's it. The efficiency of everybody like building the wooden floors around the trees. I mean, maybe in a more advanced technological time we could have feature trees indoors, but I don't think we can have second stories, can we? It's a single story game, old Rimworld, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. I've played it so many times, yet not really actually learned that much about it. But I suppose that's the scoundrel way, as we all know. I say we all. Some of you will be new. Some of you will have not witnessed the style of gameplay that takes place here. By the way, I don't... in RimWorld for sure, some games, but in RimWorld for sure, all the backseat driving stuff doesn't apply. Feel free to pop up with advice and suggest what's happening. I mean, we are embarking on a pretty tough little thing, so, you know, I'm going to need all the help I can get. All the help I can get. Yeah. Have I had the time to play more as Prison Architect? No, I haven't actually. I should put that on the list again sometime. Next time I do a poll, I'll cycle it through with another game. I'll take RimWorld off the list and put Prison Architect on. We'll see how it works out. Ah, Osmosis. Not quite enough time. Not quite enough time to build that bed before you slump to the floor, fast asleep. Ah. Ah. Okay, so maybe, now we've got this little bedroom here, I put another wall in here, and then this can be, I don't know, something else? Maybe? I don't know. I should probably mine a bit of it out as well. Let's do that. Where's the orders? Orders, mine. That bit there, that'll do. Nice. Need metal source. We've got one of those. Don't worry about that. Minor break risk. Need defences. Well, it's trying. It's trying. It's trying to prompt me into doing good things, but I'm just incapable as of yet. Okay, everyone's got a bed. The roof is on, except it's not going to be on in a second, is it? Because PT Dell's about to break out the walls. So we're going to have a big hole in the ceiling, are we? Can we not roof this over? Is it doable? I don't know. Guys, I think hauling these is probably a priority, right? Now we've got all this built, let's get everything indoors. Botany, I know your heart's in the right place hauling all that wood, but this food, that's going to go off first if we don't get it indoors. So, haul away. Haul away, me hearty, haul away. Actually, I forgot I can queue up orders, can't I? Okay, so PT Dell's nearly finished making this. Oh, hello, what's this? Dylan, the male cat. Healthy. Have we, Yep, we've somehow acquired a cat. A cat called Dylan. Fair enough. I mean, I've heard dafter names for cats. Botany, would you mind grabbing the medicine? That's what we want. Nice prioritising. Thank you very much. Okay, so, pause for a moment, because I fear something's going to come along soon and attack us. What do we do next? Stockpile zone for meals. You've got that already. I was a soldier, so I let the grills sleep on bed. Mostly likely... Oh, yes. Well, that would make a good sense for you lying on the floor. Your hardcore soldierly ways have hardened you against the world's ailments. Ailments? Ills? Something like that. What's a clivia? It's a mature clivia. Is it edible? I don't know. I should probably set up a grow zone, shouldn't I, actually? Oh, we've got a visitor. A digger from Amalgamation of Lolbarodia is visiting the colony. Lolbridioa? It's Welsh, isn't it? Clobraidoa. Clobraidoa. A digger from Amalgamation of Clobraidoa is visiting the colony. His name is Green Zebra Zebra. Okay, let's have a look at Green Zebra Zebra. How you doing, Green Zebra Zebra? What kind of a guy are you? Well, he's a vengeful child digger who is trigger-happy and psychically sensitive, and also incapable of caring. Well, maybe if we can convince him to join us, it'll be interesting. But, you know, as long as he stays friendly, we'll leave him alone for now. Oh, look, we've got loads of these sort of like ruined buildings, which no doubt are going to be absolutely crammed full of nightmarish enemies. It's the way of the world, you know. Can you name the cat Scoundrel, and can it run the show? I can name it Scoundrel, but we'll have to just see how good it is at running the show. Let's get in there. Animals? Do I come in here? Dylan? Combat, social, training, needs, health. It looks like you can't name cats, which is a bit of a shame. But there you go. Let's give her the finest medical care, though. Okay, so, no, we can't do that. That's the answer of your question there. Never had a meal called Dylan. I've never had a meal with a name as far as I'm aware. Well, I mean, obviously, I've had dishes that are called stuff. Spaghetti bolognese tonight, for example. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever had a Dave or an Alan. Never had that. There isn't an option to prioritise stuff to haul over others, like in general, not by clicking individual items. Oh, there isn't. Okay, never mind. It's not. Isn't it tame? It is tame, isn't it? The animal's tame. Dylan the cat. Adult. Master. It's got a bond. Okay, maybe it's not fully tamed then? It's got a master. It must be tamed. Maybe it's been named by whoever named it, and they won't let me rename it. Dave syndrome. Oh my goodness. Don't talk about Dave syndrome. Those poor old Davies. What a problem. Of course, I'm inventing Dave syndrome in my head now. It probably exists. I'm probably missing a reference to something like massively popular, which I will proceed to facepalm myself when I realise. Facepalm myself over when I realise, not facepalm myself, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Come on, zebra. Join the gang. Look at what we've got. We've got beds. We've got walls. What else could you want? No? Not convinced? Osmosis J thinks it's time that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Well, we call ourselves the Scoundrels, because I'm the Scoundrel M. The Scoundrels. And since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Osmosis J also thinks that you should give this community a name. What should this local community be called? Well, not Lakeside Ridge. Oh, Black Books. Yes, of course. Of course. I've definitely seen Black Books. I know that one. Dylan Moran. Right, so what's this going to be called? Maybe we'll call it Dylan Hills? No, I don't think so. We're not naming the place after the cat. We're not doing that. No. We'll call it the the Swamplands? The Swampy Town? Swampy Town? Murk Town. We'll call it Swampy Town for now, and that'll have to do. Swampy Town. It's not the most inspired name, but it'll do. Okay. Your faction is now known as the Scoundrels, and this community is now known as Swampy Town. Good. Excellent news. Brilliant. So, let's pause, because we're actually not doing anything at all. We're just sort of sitting around doing bugger all. So, let's think about building something else. We've got ourselves a bedroom. Obviously, we need other stuff. So, let's see if we can put another structure in place here. Or maybe just build off the side of this one. Can I go around there? Across here? I can. So, okay. Going to come up 8. Go here. And we're going to turn this into our kitchen dining area. Maybe, hang on, I wall this off. Can have a kitchen down here and a dining area here. And then we're going to need somewhere to put the cold store, aren't we? Can we build? No, we can't build down here. Can we build over here? Does this extend out a bit further? Yeah, it does. So we can go up here. Across here, there's our cold storeroom. Pop a door in there. Put down some wooden floors. Wooden floor. There we go. All the way around there. Forgotten to put the wooden floors underneath the doors. Should remember to do that. We're going to need doors between the kitchen and the dining room. Why can't I do that? Door. There we go. That makes sense. And then probably we want access doors from the outside, but not to the cold store, because that doesn't make any sense. Maybe from the store to the cold store? No. We'll keep the cold store where it is. It's good. There we go. Everybody start building. The Scoundrels Swampy Town sounds like some hillbilly band in their first album. It does have that certain air to it. And the thing about digging the cold storage into the mountains, Osmosis Jones, is putting the vents in. Is that possible? Why has construction failed there? Is it just an accident? We'll see what happens. And yes, Black Books was very, very good. A great series. Tragically short, but that was Bill Bailey in it as well. And what was the name out of... what was the woman out of Smack the Dead Pony? No, Drop the Dead Donkey and Smack the Pony. I forget, but they're all good in that. They're all very good. Double walls make cold storage more efficient. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Tamsin Greig, that's it, yeah. Oh, hello, we've got a mad animal. Let's check out and see what form this mad animal takes. A local monkey has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Long-time viewers will know that my worst nightmare ever was about a monkey. But obviously, that hasn't carried on into my waking life, and I'm not scared of them. So we'll have to deal with the monkey as best we can. Is this the mad monkey? Oh shit, I've lost track of the mad monkey. Right, we'll just have to wait till it comes close, and then Osmosis can break the rifle out and give it what for. That must be the mad monkey, right? Do we hunt the mad monkey? Or do we just let the mad monkey get close and then get shot when it comes to it? It's not attacking, so maybe the mad monkey is elsewhere. Okay. What's Osmosis Jones doing now? He's fleeing. From the mad monkey? Is this the mad monkey? This is the mad monkey. Right, so Osmosis, if you wouldn't mind, it's time to be drafted, and we're going to use your bolt-action rifle on the mad monkey. Bang. Point blank. How did you miss the monkey at point blank range? Okay, this is bad. One more shot, and if it doesn't hit, we're going to flee. It hit. Come on, shoot it again. It can't take too many bullets to kill a monkey, right? How big is this monkey? What are we talking? Are we talking macaque? Or are we talking something more like a baboon? Which, of course, isn't a monkey, but you know what I mean. Osmosis, you better not be dying on me. Severe pain. Holy shit. He's got cracks and bruises all over the place. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, Osmosis goes down, and it's left to Botany and PT Del to rescue. However, being incapable of violence, I have a horrible feeling they're going to get torn apart by the monkey. Don't let the monkey, the first flipping thing that attacks us, be the downfall of the entire colony. We came so far. Botany, get past. There we go, Botany. Rescue, rescue, rescue. No, come on, come on. You can do it. You can make it. Don't get smashed to bits by a monkey. Cracked skull, bruised everything else, cracked ribs. Man, monkeys are stronger than you think. No, come on, PT Del can't rescue everybody. Oh my god. Destroyed. Destroyed. Ugh. Come on. Get in there. 2 cracked ribs. I think she's going down. She's in severe pain. She's got weakened consciousness. The monkey seems to be stopping. What's the monkey's situation like? Death in 8.3 hours. I'm not sure that's long enough for old Botany to make the rescue. I should probably set these to be medical beds, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, PT Del, your turn. Oh, can we leave them here? Do we have... Right. Rescue Osmosis. Go, 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 go. Oh no, she's a slowpoke, isn't she? Avoid the monkey. There we go. Monkey can't see you. Monkey no see. There we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And the next rescue. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Yes, nicely done. Right, PT, let's just quickly check your character. Do you have any medicine? 1. Good enough. Good enough. So, PT, sorry, you're going to have to wake up. It's not assigned to doctoring. Well, we better change that then. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I've got a bad case of rescuing my friends. That's that one, and then onto there. Bang. So, do the tending, get everybody back up to snuff, and then hopefully, by the time our next attackers arrive, we won't be in too bad a shape. How Dylan has managed to escape the savage monkey, I don't know. How many hours did you bleed out? 1 hour. Here we go, here we go. Well, it wasn't the most efficient kill, but it worked. The monkey is dead. Long live Swampland. Swamptown. Not Swampland. What am I talking about? Swampland sounds like some kind of retail outlet for Pete or something like that. Oh dear. Terribly good. Well, I think I was using the wrong gun for the wrong situation, if you see what I mean. That rifle, probably I would have been better off Botany. What you've